like I was winning the striking exchanges. I just felt like I was overextended and lunging a little bit, so I felt like I might have possibly got myself in a little danger, and maybe instinctually that's why I was wrestling. Yes, one time I did realize I hurt him, and I told myself not to rush, not to pull the trigger right away and get myself in trouble and gas myself out. So I was trying to be smart and mature about it. But looking back now, you know, hindsight's 20/20, but I probably could have finished him in the second round. Yeah, I didn't want to get kneed in the face. I know he's waiting for me to get up. He willingly got up off of me. He wants to go back to the feet because, I mean, I looked tired. It wasn't so much fatigue as like being hurt. And, you know, I was hurt. I took an elbow to the back of the head against the cage, and then don't remember a little bit after that for the next 15, 20 seconds. Ended up being a little flurry, and I was just trying to survive, get back to a good spot so we could get back to our feet where I wasn't in a disadvantage position. So I knew if I stood up right there, right away, he was probably going to go for a flying knee or a kick to the face, and I wasn't in the best position to take that, obviously. So I was waiting it out, wait for the ref to stand us up, and I think that was a smart play, and that's what I did. Yeah, I did.
You think you nearly turned the crowd by the end?
What's that?
The crowd. You think you turned them? They were a fan of you by the end of the fight?
I'm not sure, man. I'm trying to listen to my coaches, so I try not to listen to the crowd too much. That's a question I have to ask you guys or them. But yeah, hopefully I gained some fans tonight. You know I didn't have the best performance. I definitely could have performed better, but you know it was a good fight still.
If the opportunity to come back to Dublin came again, would you take it?
I would love to. You know, this crowd's amazing. Dublin knows how to put on fights, and the crowd knows how to get into it. In MMA, everybody talks about fighting in Dublin. So whether they're booing me or cheering me, which today I felt like they were booing me a lot. You know, I had a little small subsection in the crowd chanting USA, but besides that, I was getting booed primarily. But either way, if they're getting into it, you know, it's better for me. Thank you.
What do you think of Norbert as a fighter?
I think Norbert's good, and I told him after the fight, I said I respect him. I've done nothing but praised him in interviews before the fight. I just think, well, I knew I was better. You know, I know I believe in my skill set. I know I'm good. I'm continuing to improve, and I know he's good too. But I just felt like I was a few levels above him. And tonight, even though I didn't put on my best performance, I still showed that. I think I could have done a lot better and shown a little bit bigger of a gap between us. But, you know, things fall the way that they do, and, you know, you can only adjust as things come by. And, you know, I faced some adversity in the third round, but I battled through it and ended up getting the win.
Do you think if it was longer than 3 rounds, like how would it have played out?
So like I said, the third round, it really wasn't fatigue. It was me being hurt. And I think getting a minute in between those rounds, I would have recovered. And I think the last 20 to 30 seconds of that round, I finished pretty strong, relatively strong, considering, you know, the situation. So I think next round, and he was fatiguing too. You know, I think like he got a little like boost in morale because he hurt me, but he was fatiguing, I could tell. And I think fourth and fifth round, maybe I would have got the finish. And that's what I was going for. I probably, like I said earlier, probably should have went for it a little bit harder in the second round when I had him hurt, but I was trying to be a little bit more mature in my approach and not blow my load early like I did in my last fight against Aaron Jeffrey. So, you know, a little bit of a mix of the two.
You showed really strong wrestling. How were those flying knees?
The first one didn't land. I heard the crowd go, ooh. That's one of the times that I did hear the crowd. That one didn't land, though. He threw it, and I took my head to the outside, and I saw his opportunity for a takedown. I don't remember the one in the third round. Yeah, the one in the third round, I got told a few times that I got hit with a knee to the temple right after he hit me with the elbow, but I don't remember that. So that's, you know, that happens in fighting sometimes.
Are you celebrating tonight?
You know, I don't party or anything. I've never drank alcohol, actually, so I don't smoke. I don't do any drugs, so.
You're not going to try Guinness? You're in Dublin?
No. I'm going to eat some pizza, maybe drink an energy drink, eat some cookies. That's how I celebrate, and then I'm going to go back home tomorrow.